Velma just released its final 2 episodes of the season, episodes 9 and 10. We're going to be reacting to episode 9 here, and then we'll react to episode 10 sometime tomorrow around the same time as today.
Previously on Velma.
Thanks for clicking on the video, by the way. You look great. I don't know if anyone's told you that yet. I like what you did with your face.
The police found my mom's car abandoned and empty, except for her glasses. In that case, I will happily go with you, Fred. Yes.
Oh, I didn't even catch the fact that the reason Velma accepted Fred's offer was to make her jealous, which is something she admitted to last episode with Olive. So that was a little touch there.
I can't remember.
Mom, you don't remember who took you in the Hot Girls because you have amnesia?
Oh, is that what the doctor said? Kidding.
Hey, no offense, but can we just let the actual doctor explain? Just being a white guy with a clipboard doesn't cut it anymore.
Man, they're starting early with these crappy jokes. It's gonna be a fun episode. Let's have some fun.
If Dia's memories do return, it will be within 72 hours. After that, they're gone forever.
Gone forever? Gone forever? Oh, sorry.
Now, the good news is, if you can keep Dia happy, her memory should come back within that time frame.
So my mom can't get upset for the next 72 hours?
Amon, why is the Spooner's waitress who used to flirt with you here?
Oh yeah, I forgot that he totally hooked up with someone else and got her pregnant, and the baby is born. I forgot, how long has Dia been missing? Dia is the mom's name. Since Velma was a baby? Was that it? Yeah, because she's been missing since Velma was like 8 years old or something like that. And she's assumed to be around 17 now, so she's been gone for almost pretty much a decade, you could say. Not surprising that Mom would hook up with someone else.
So we need to turn this spotless and well-loved dream home back into the normal person dump she remembers ASAP.
This is the dumbest plot scenario ever. Amon's moved on years ago. Ain't no way he still got feelings for Dia. And so we've got to reshape the house, the new home that he's built, just to make sure that Dia doesn't get upset. Why does Dia even have to come home? Just leave her in the hospital. Even with amnesia, she should understand that time has passed, and you know, ain't no way Amon still feels you.
Perfect.
But it's just been hard to concentrate since you said we should try being girlfriends in the caves. Were you serious?
Yes, unless you don't want to, in which case, as if, bitch.
I still don't know why Daphne is so enamored with Velma. She has no redeeming traits. It's been 8 episodes. This is episode 9. And I have yet to see any good come from Velma, the character. You could argue also Velma, the show, but let's focus on Velma, the character. Name one good trait about Velma. She's kind of smart. She's learns her lessons sometimes, kinda. I'm pulling at strings here. I don't know.
It's so weird you remember Sophie, the flirty Spooner's waitress, but not who kidnapped you.
As weird as you remembering her name, but not where you put your wedding ring?
Welcome home, Mom!
Why do they have to continue this charade? Just say like it's been 10 fucking years. I've moved on. I found someone else, and I have a whole kid. Like, you gonna hide the baby? Makes no sense. And then what's the plan? So after 72 hours, then you're gonna stop the charade and just be like, all right, Dia, we got your memory back. We've moved on. I'm sorry. Or are they trying to push the point that since she has amnesia, she feels like it hasn't been 10 years, and maybe it feels like a few weeks to her? Is that what's going on? Surely she should realize how much she's aged. I've come to not expect much from this show. If you're new here, just know that it's not the best. We're having fun anyway, because we're together. And that's what friends do.
What's the matter? Did you forget we're poor?
No, I can't really see anything.
Of course, because I have your glasses. They fell off in your car the night you were...
They have a whole house. This is not what being poor is. Just for perspective, okay? They have a home. They don't seem to have problems with bills, as far as this show has told us. Don't think of this as poor.
I just remembered something. It was while I was deciding to buy these frames that I first learned about Dr. Edna Purdue. Oh, that's the present you forced me to buy you because you ruined Christmas solving one of your mysteries, right? Wait, were you annoying back then?
No. False memory.
Back then. She's annoying now. That hasn't changed.
Oh. Red Mary Jane's. Perfect. I'm glad I waited this long and put so much expectation on it.
Stop. You were a little girl when I bought those. You grew up while I was kidnapped and I missed it all. Everything has changed.
Okay, yeah, so she does recognize that time has passed, so there's no reason to be putting this charade up, outside of course, trying to present an interesting situation to the audience, in which case it failed, like hard.
So I haven't ruined your life? Your grades didn't suffer? You're still valedictorian?
Yep.
Oh, good. Bring me your report cards. I'm sure the happiness I feel will help me remember everything, and we'll finally catch the serial killer.
So, what? So she's not kind of smart? Okay, that takes away one of her good traits, so now it's just... she kind of learns her lesson sometime, maybe? Kinda, maybe?
Hey, girlies. I'm excited for the party.
What's going on? Why are you icing me out?
Because you tried to leave us for dead in the mines?
Update your status to loser across all social platforms.
This is so stupid.
Norville, I need your help.
Not now, Velma! This is for the state championship!
So they have a fencing club, and yet they try to portray the school as being poor or run down, and like you see people outside pissing on the establishment. You've got graffiti everywhere. Like, which is it? Is it poor, or is it some kind of entitled middle class? Because I can guarantee you fencing is not going to be at any poor, underfunded school. It's just silly.
I'm running out of time for my mom to remember who the serial killer is, so I need you to break into your mom's office, change my grades, and print me a new report card.
Wait, what?
So, are you done now? Can you do it?
That's stupid. What? It's just plot contrivances. I'm so sick of it because it feels like I'm sitting here wasting time. I could be doing something better. Hey, don't cry, okay? It's not your fault. I'm not yelling at you, okay? I'm glad you're here. It's just this show, that's it. And we're almost done, so it's okay.
Hi, boys. Mind if I...
Oh, God! But the only seat is at the table by the garbage.
Why does everyone hate her? I understand not being with those particular three girls and their stupid fucking brains anymore, but why does the whole school hate her?
The brains can't do this to us!
They already have.
Incoming, losers!
I can't believe I'm defying my parents like this.
Norville, thank you. Sincerely, you're an incredible friend. Oh no! The serial killer is here to finish the job! It's all your fault because you took too long to get me my new report card!
Learns her lesson, kinda, maybe sometimes. Now she's has no redeeming quality. She's just a terrible, shit written character.
Wait, you lived here? Amon, did you have an affair and a baby while I was... Wait, what happened to me again?
It's been 10 fucking years. I still don't understand, like, why, what does she expect? This feels like one of those soap operas, you know? Unnecessary plot contrivances.
When Al Pacino tries to return to the stage.
Shut up, Velma. I'm trying to talk. Unneeded plot contrivances just for the sake of drama. I don't know how much that medical diagnosis is backed by science to where, oh, if she gets upset, she might forget the things that she's trying to remember. It sounds like garbage nonsense to me, but I'm not a doctor. I'm probably no more than this show and then its writers. I doubt they did any research, but just a stupid fucking plot point. And it's gonna be the whole episode. This is gonna be the whole episode, so already looking like a big flop to me.
Mom, it's okay. Dad, didn't have an affair and a baby.
Then whose baby is that? And why is she here?
Because... The baby is mine. He's mine. She's mine.
Yours? What?
Norville. The father is Norville. Because we have to protect her memory, and anything's better than learning your husband cheated on you the instant you were kidnapped.
It wasn't the instant she was kidnapped. It was 6 weeks.
But why would you say I'm the father?
Here's a genuine question. If your wife or husband goes missing, no one knows what happens to them, at what point is it considered cheating if you hook up with someone else? I want you to think about it. That's a genuine question. I'm not even sure myself because it seems like it's just up in the air. They said 6 weeks here. I mean, that's a month and a half. They're I don't know. I mean, is that okay? Is that cheating? Is it, you know, if you think your wife or husband is dead, is it okay to hook up with someone else 6 weeks after the fact? How about 1 week? Is that a good time? Would it be the same? Like, would she make a big deal about it if it was 6 months or even 6 years? Because it's been at least like 8 years. Velma was a kid when she went missing. She was like 8 years old or something like that. Like I said before, she's 16 now. It's been at least like 8 years. At least 8 years. It could have been like 8 to 10 years. Like, would it be a big deal if it was 6 months or 6 years after the fact? Is that still cheating? Like, when is it not cheating?
It's because I was overcome by another huge memory.
Was it where you put the TV remote? It's been 2 years of living hell.
No, I was in the basement of Fred's house before.
2 years. So what? She's been missing for 2 years? Velma was a baby when she went missing. Not a baby, but she was like young as hell. How old is Velma now? See, these timestamps don't make sense. Even if it was 2 years, is that still enough time to not be considered cheating if you hook up with someone else if your wife is gone? 2 years? That's 24 months. That's a very long time. Now, there could be an argument made to say, you know, just because she's missing obviously doesn't mean that she's dead. Or if she was dead, if she was found dead or something like that, then it's a different story. It's a very curious topic. I really want to know, so I'm looking forward to read your comments.
But the lab entrance was bricked up. Fortunately, Dr. Purdue's journals showed a secret way in.
Bricked up. Kind of like I am whenever I finish one of these episodes.
If Amanda is my gorgeous granddaughter, then why is that waitress in my house?
Oh, Sophie's my boss at Spooner's.
Like, at some point, they're not going to be able to corroborate this lie forever. It's like, Dina expects to live here again, doesn't she? Like, after 72 hours or 40 hours by now, what's going to happen? Stuff like this, when I see a plan being conducted into a show and everyone's just like in on the plan, I always wonder like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. Because obviously someone must have thought of, well, what's going to happen? You know, someone must have thought the same way I'm thinking. Like, what's going to happen after this is over? You know, think ahead a little bit. But no, they're just kind of going with the fucking wind. Very off-putting. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel scared right now because I don't know what's going on.
This is insane. Are you people out of your goddamn minds?
So Dad offered her money.
So much money.
I mean, of course. How hard can watching it be? Right, Norville? Norville?
Damn. He said, fuck this. He said, fuck this fucking noise. What is it? All right. Ah, man. All right. That was a good one. That was a good little joke. Now, it was funny, but I can't help but feel like they did this for some kind of racist joke. Because Norville's obviously black. Finds out he has to raise a kid, and then he's just gone. Very many I'm sure you know very many stereotypes about that. So, thumbs up for the joke, thumbs down for the racist connotation.
Want to see my report card? Well, there is a lot of opportunity for fugly babies these days. Amanda could grow up to be a me.
No, it's just there's nothing better than having a dog.
Did she say a me, M-E, or a meme, M-E-M-E? Both of those words actually work in this text.
Huh? Oh, God! Norville, where did you go? Daphne?
Hey, I might be on the outs with the brain, so I don't think we can go to that party.
Oh, I don't care about that. I just want to be with you.
Velma told me you're Amanda's godmother. And to think I always assumed you'd be the one to get knocked up first.
What?
Hey, save those judgment nuggets for your grandbaby.
I kind of got lost for a second. I'm not... wasn't really sure what I was watching. We got to keep her mom happy. That's the main point here. Because a lot of shit is being thrown in my face. And I can only focus on but so much at once. I get distracted sometimes with how pretty you look.
Daphne, that poor girl you used to date is here to see you. Oh no! Fred!
I was practicing getting swirly and I must have passed out.
I don't think I need to say this, but if you pass out in a pool of water, you are going to die. There is no world in which you will survive that.
That if we faked a dramatic public reunion, we could capture the hearts and minds of the student body and be popular again.
That is a very good idea, Daphne. I wish Fred were a little more like you.
You mean poor? Gross.
It's hard to remember that in this iteration, Daphne is not poor, but she's not rich. Fred is the only one that's rich. Everyone else seems to be like middle class or whatever.
Did Fred drive Daphne to school? Oh, I know they're social pariahs right now, but this is huge.
Pack it up. Cables are done.
This is so silly. Why is it important that she's popular? Oh, Gigi. I just remembered that Gigi... So, Gigi and Norville are not a thing anymore?
Velma, I changed your grades. I agreed to be the fake father of your fake baby, but I will not compromise my journalistic integrity for you. I refuse to print this headline.
Heroic teen mom makes cousins all look like garbage.
But this headline could be the difference between making my mom happy enough to remember and a serial killer taking a million more girls.
They always try to connect these two stupidly unrelated plots. We gotta do this silly thing to make my mom happy, or this serial killer's just gonna keep murdering people. We'll never know who he or she is. It's just bad writing. It's like, it's bad writing. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Hello, Lamont? Someone wants you to change their diaper. A welder's mask?
Hello, Velma. Has your mother regained her memory yet?
Sorry, I'm worried about Velma. I haven't heard from her since this afternoon.
Huh. I wonder where she could be.
Freeze, Lamont!
Dad, what's going on?
My welder's mask.
Dad, you didn't.
I did, son. Guilty as charged.
It's a joke. He didn't do it, obviously. It's like, so obvious.
I handcrafted you a sword for your birthday.
Case closed. Wait, what? Today's your birthday?
Yes! And my dad isn't the serial killer. He only has a welder's mask because he made me a sword like I've been begging him to.
Yeah, she's really not a good detective, if you haven't learned already by episode 9. She just takes any simple, stupid clue and tries to paint that as like, oh, undeniable evidence. We got you, bitch. Anyone and their mom could have a fucking welder's mask. It's not a smoking gun.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, no, he definitely made that. Okay, well, this is starting to look like a false alarm. Thankfully.
Why are all of these officials on board with Velma's failed detective work? FBI units, CIA, they're all like, oh, she said that he had a welder's mask, so it's gotta be him. We got him, boys. Let's get in. Let's break all his windows and doors, interrupt his family time, and book him. Let's get him.
The serial killer is still out there, but hashtag Frafney is the top trending story.
God damn it. Once again, social media plays a part in another episode for no reason. Just to back a stupid subplot.
Officially popular again. Oh, I can't ever repay you, so I won't.
I'm sorry, I said this last episode, but they gave... The show treats Freddy so bad. He has like... He's always the butt of the joke. But he also, unironically, has the best quips in the entire show. He's the only one that genuinely makes me laugh. Outside of that bit earlier with Norville, that was just really unexpected. But it was pretty funny.
And it's not forever, just until you're popular enough to do whatever you want. Like a homophobic chicken sandwich chain.
Was that a jab at, what's it called? Chick-fil-A? But I don't really know the drama behind that, so I'm not going to comment on it.
Which reminds me, would you ever consider interning for me at Jones Gentlemen's Accessories? If you can make Fred popular, I'd love to see what you could do with a $90 headband.
Really? Oh my god, yes!
I gotta remind myself that Daphne's not white. She's Asian. Sometimes when they make jokes, it kind of flies over my head because I think to myself, well, Daphne's white too. So, but no, she is Asian. I did confirm that already episodes ago.
Everyone in the company is as receptive to outside ideas as I am.
So Fred's dad is just casually spying on his son? Seems like something a rich dad might do.
I care that you accuse my dad of being a serial killer without even telling me.
I know, but I saw the
I would care about my house. You broke the fuck out of my safe home.
This is unbelievable. I put you above everything in my life. But I draw the line at my family. If our situations were reversed, you would have left me for dead after my first hallucination.
But I was worried my mom wouldn't recover her memory. She only has an hour before...
Hey, I don't care! You're a bad friend, and you look terrible in orange. Best of luck in all your future endeavors, Wilhelmina.
Amanda? Oh, God!
Bad friend, not funny, terrible in every aspect, unathletic, and can't even watch a baby for any amount of minutes. Velma's, I like, top 10 worst characters in all of media, animated media. I'll even narrow it down for her. She's definitely in the top 3. Not even kidding. She's gotta be. In fact, I think I'll make a list like that. A top 10 of the worst characters list. The worst animated characters. I'll make one. Maybe. And I'll make a video about it, maybe. I just realized they got a welcome home party for these fucking brains. I just realized that's what this whole party thing is about. It's for these fucking brains. And actually, I thought they died last episode because didn't they malfunction? And then Fred even made a joke about how they were starting to smell because they were off. I don't even know how they're here right now. Like, did they somehow fix the machines? Not even, like, how could they possibly have fixed them? They don't know anything about. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but still. They're throwing a welcome home party for these fucking brains that are 100% dead. So where are they being welcomed home from? It makes no sense at all. Amanda, the baby, could have thought of a better story than that.
Or are you just faking it to be popular?
Wait, did you?
What?
Let me guess. If you're such a happy couple, why didn't you kiss right now?
Great, then prove it. Kiss.
I don't know if that was obvious or I'm just a fucking genius. Such a cliche garbage build up to something that no one cares about. They literally kissed in episode 1, so it's not surprising for us as the audience, and it's not interesting. It's just pointless.
Yeah, sure, easy.
What the actual hell?
Oh no! The love triangle, love fucking pentagon is falling apart. She saw Daphne and Fred kissing. Even though, okay, well, you know what? She might be justified in reacting here because they just tied the knot to being girlfriends not too long ago. But they also saw, she saw them kissing in episode 1, but that was clearly before they were even on good terms with each other.
Amanda rolled here to find her mom.
Her mom? What's going on?
Nothing. I just thought taking a little spin on the dance floor with your granddaughter might give you the happiness nudge you needed to... Sophie, what the hell?
We have to tell her the truth.
No need. I think I figured it out. You did have an affair, Amon, while I was kidnapped. And a child.
Yes, but for what it's worth, both of those things only happened after Sophie and I fell in love.
Mom, I'm sorry we lied, but we had to try to help you remember.
But I do. Oh my God, I do remember who the serial killer is. Maybe I'm relieved to finally be freed from my loveless and sexually unfulfilling marriage.
Rude.
Stop!
It's
So fucking dumb, cheesy, corny, and cringe. Turd in a box. I don't want to open it, but I'm at a loss for words. They made a meta joke about cliffhangers by being openly cliffhangery. If that's a word. That's a word as of today, as of right now. Cliffhangery.
It's me.
Okay, you are so ordering us alcohol now.
Okay, it's Dia. Great. Great. So what happened in this episode? Dia is back, and she remembered that she is a serial killer, apparently. The brains are back in school for some fucking weird, unexplained reason. Norville has cut ties with Velma as being her friend because 9 episodes later, he finally realized how much of a garbage, terrible person she is. She just found out Daphne kissed Fred. Daphne kissed Fred. So now that's a whole thing about the drama side. Didn't hear a thing about Gigi. I don't know why she wasn't really in this episode. We saw her, but she didn't comment on her and Norville. Or her, Norville didn't comment on her at all. So I don't know why that was absent this episode. When last episode was when everything was building up to that. Mostly drama, and then like few key points that moved the plot along. That was not a good episode. I'm gonna have to rate it. It did make me laugh, like the biggest laugh I've laughed in this entire show, thanks to Norville. I'm gonna have to give it I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.2. That sounds about right for this episode. Episode 10, the finale, is gonna be coming out tomorrow. Well, it's out today, but I'll be reacting to it and uploading it tomorrow. Gonna be a lot of fun. Hope to see you there.